What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zamir from XCC Tunes. In this video, I'm going to talk about this one particular sample library, and it's called Musio, right? There's a lot of great sounding instruments. There's world sounds. There is synthesizer. Let me just bring this down here so you can see. Yeah, we have these African world instruments. We have worldly electronic piano. We have all these choir, viola, all these cool synth. So basically you can do a lot of things by just getting this one plugin. All right, there's also guitars, basses, drum set, and all that. So if you want to check out how does it sound, you just click on it and you can just go ahead and audition them. Right, it's very simple. And you also have this key switch, or you can load individual patch, right? I think that's even better because sometimes you don't want to be loading the whole library with all the articulation. All right, so in that way you can actually save a lot of space, and also it's gonna be easy on your CPU. All right, so let me just scroll this up. All right, so you have two options here. Under the catalog, you can see Explore. Explore is where you will see all the new instruments. So featured new instruments. So these are all the new instruments that's being added to Musio. And you also have the full catalog. So this is what I was showing you guys earlier. So there's lots of great sounding instrument here. So let's say you want to just check out a flute, right? So you just type flute, and this is gonna show all the available flute instruments and articulation. So we have alto flute, we have concert flute, we have bass flute. Yeah, we have this artist series. Let's scroll down even more and see what we got. We have contra bassoon flute. We have piccolo, that's cool. The normal flute, alto flute, Irish flute. That's a lot of flute. Baroque flute, okay? I'm gonna check them out all later. Renaissance flute. That's fantastic, guys. So let me go and try a different, maybe a French horn. Okay, now we are being specific. We are not only looking for a brass instrument, but one of the brass instrument, which is a French horn. So we have these instruments right here, and we can, check out how it sounds. Okay, and if you notice, you can't actually audition the key switch, but if you have any articulation, like individual separate articulation, you can audition the sound, right? So that's cool. So when you see key switch, you are not gonna get that play option here. So anything other than key switch, you can play. All right, okay, let me just go ahead and add some instrument. I'm gonna go and search for piano. Okay, so this is the piano sounds that we have. We have quite a lot of piano. We have piano in blue, CinePiano. So when you go to CinePiano, we have even more options here. We have studio, cinematic, classical, and rock studio. When you go to the screen here, you're gonna see this check mark here. So when you see this check, it means that I have already downloaded this instrument. Since I've already downloaded this instrument, if I click on this load, it's just gonna load the instrument right away. And now I can just go ahead and play. It's very, very nice. It sounds really good right out of the gate. We can also add some reverb here. So you can adjust the parameters here. Do you want it to be really wet or more dry? Okay. The range of this piano sounds really good. Very sensitive to velocity, so I like that. That's more of a realistic type of piano. Also have this expression and pedal volume that you can actually play around with to get the kind of sound that you want. However, if you look at the interface here, you don't have the mic position. So it's only going to be a standard normal mic position. Sounds really good. So let's go ahead and add a different type of piano. I'm going to go to catalog and I'm going to go to, yeah, let's just use the same CinePiano. I'm going to load the cinematic piano. So if you want to add a new instance of the instrument, so all you have to do is you have to create a new MIDI track, and then you have to make sure that this MIDI track is channel 2. So we're going to assign it to channel 2. If this instrument is in channel 1, what happens is now we have layered both of the instrument. So when I play this first track, I don't want to be layering two piano sound, right? So let's go to channel 2. I'm going to go to the second MIDI track. Sounds really cool. If you click on this track, it's going to bring the GUI, and then you can maybe add some reverb. It sounds really good. But each of these piano has its own character, right? There's some kind of ringing sound here. Maybe that's the effect of the cinematic piano. Let's try a different one. Classical. Let's load them. Change this to... wait. Third. Okay. Oh, I love this. Let's try a different one. Okay. Okay. Subtle difference between the studio and classical. Okay, that was classical. It sounds almost similar, alright? So let's try the other one. Let me add the reverb. Okay, that sounds good. In my opinion, I really like the classical one. Cinematic is okay. Let me see. Yeah, cinematic is okay. Let's try the studio. Studio and classical is my current favorite. Rock Studio is okay. It sounds a bit more brighter. Okay, let's try the other piano, which is the piano in blue. Okay, let me load this one. 5. Whoa, I like that. I mean, increase the wetness of the reverb. Interesting. I like that. Yep. So that's Piano in Blue. Okay, Piano in Blue sounds really good in the higher frequency, the higher octave. Sounds good in the lower or mid range as well. I kind of feel like it's kind of muted a little bit. I think it's muted a little bit. Okay, that's Piano in Blue. Let's check out the other piano. I think we have one more. The Session Piano Grand. Let's go and try that. Ooh. It sounds more bright actually. I really like that. Let me add the reverb. Okay, these piano sounds will sound even better if you have a sustain pedal. Unfortunately, I don't have, so which is why I need to press it kind of long a bit. If I had the sustain pedal, I can just press that and it will have a better quality to it, right? So now that I don't have it, it sounds when I take my hand off the key, it just cut off right away. I noticed that in the grand piano, yeah, there are a few more articulations. So let's check out the mute. I like that. Let's check out the strums now. Okay, this can be used for really interesting effects. Yeah, that's kind of cool actually. So that's the piano that we have in Musio. So I'm gonna go back to the main screen. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the interface right now. So you have this interface, and if let's say you have a couple of instruments added to it and you want to always use this instrument, right? You can go ahead and add them. You save them as Musio rack. So when you save them, okay, let's try now. Okay, I'm gonna just save this as piano, right? And then here you have this option where you can load them. So I have this piano Musio. All right, I'm gonna close this window. I'm gonna add a new instance of Musio, and I'm gonna load this one right here. Okay, so if you notice, it loads right away. And the best part is, it already assigned all the MIDI channels for me, right? 8, 7, 6, and so on. So that's really cool. Then all I have to do is just keep writing music. So I think something like a track preset that we have in Cubase, we can also create our own rack here with Musio. That's really useful. And then you have this button where you can actually minimize or maximize this channel rack. So you can see the routing here, right? And you have the solo, mute, and the volume fader, right? Sometimes you may want to use the volume fader here, which means it's actually the gain of the instrument. So that gain staging thingy, so you can actually do it right in this plugin. All right, and if you want to know where is the location of the file that you have downloaded here, you can go and click on this burger icon, and you can go to settings. So all the downloads will be temporarily stored in this location here, right? It will be temporary. I'm going to go to the settings. Here, when I click on the instances, I can see that I have 2 instances of Musio added, all right? So one is this one here, one above, and the one next is the Musio 2, which is my current instance of Musio. Let's go back to the main page. So here is the location of the library that you download. So the permanent location will be here. Okay, so if you want to move it around, you can just set the location and move it around, right? Okay, so Musio, is it worth it? Any plugins or software that wants me to subscribe, I usually want to not use them at all. Okay, but this one, it allows you to buy the perpetual license. So this is the Musio's page, and the pricing is currently is on promotion right now. Currently the price is only $4.99 monthly, and this is on a promotion right now for Memorial Day, 50% off. However, you can also get the annual license, which is $99 a year, or you can have the perpetual license, which is $399. This is what I have right now, and it's all the same basically, except that if there's any update to Musio, new instrument will not be added to Musio 1, I believe, but there will be optional annual upgrades to expand the library. So if you're okay with that, get this one, $399. But sometimes it'll go for some kind of discount, so I got it for 50% discount, $199. So I'm grateful that I got it. All right. If you ask me if this is worth it, I would say definitely it is worth it, right? Because when you are a music producer and you don't want to spend like hundreds of dollars for a sample library, you can get this one just for 1 month, right? So $4.99 or $9.99, right? It's like you're renting or hiring somebody to perform it for you, right? Like I said before, I always see the VST is like an instrument player, like a player, right? So now, rather than hiring somebody to play instruments for you, you can actually just get them for $4.99 or $10, and you can use it for like a month. Okay, whatever soundtrack, whatever song that you want to create with that, you can go ahead and do it. And once that's done, you can, unsubscribe, right? Or if you like it, you can get the perpetual license. I'm going to show you guys more of Musio in the coming video. I'm going to show you guys what are the instruments available, what kind of songs that you can make with this. So it's going to be really interesting for me, and I'm really looking forward to it. All right, that's it for today, guys. If you guys find this video helpful, please make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, smash the like button, and share this video to everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.